One tech empire alone is now worth more than the entire GDP of some countries. Another secretly controls over half of the world's internet traffic. And the billionaire behind the number one tech empire in 2026 could soon become the first trillionaire in history. But the empire at number 10 is where the real power game begins. At number 10. Oracle Empire, Larry Ellison. Estimated value, $350 billion. Most people think Oracle is just a boring database company. But that assumption hides one of the quietest tech empires ever built. Oracle's software powers the financial systems, governments, and defense networks behind the global economy. Banks, airlines, military infrastructure. But here's where it gets crazy. Oracle now dominates the cloud war for government contracts, including multi-billion-dollar deals with the US Department of Defense. And Larry Ellison isn't slowing down. His empire is expanding into AI infrastructure, the next battlefield of technology power. And this is just the beginning. Because number 9 controls the devices in your pocket. Number 9. Apple ecosystem, Tim Cook. Estimated value, $3 trillion. Apple isn't just a company. It's an ecosystem trap worth trillions. Over 2.2 billion Apple devices are active worldwide. iPhones, MacBooks, AirPods, Apple Watches. But the real money? The Apple ecosystem. Apps, subscriptions, cloud storage, payments. Every swipe feeds the empire. But here's the shocking part. Apple earns billions every year just from App Store commissions. Some developers call it the most profitable toll booth in history. And yet, Apple's empire is still only number 9. Because the next billionaire empire practically owns the internet. Number 8. Amazon global machine, Jeff Bezos. Estimated value, $1.8 trillion. Amazon started with books. Now it powers the backbone of the digital world. The real empire isn't the online store. It's Amazon Web Services. AWS runs the cloud infrastructure for Netflix, Airbnb, NASA, thousands of global companies. But here's where it gets unbelievable. Nearly 40% of the internet runs on AWS servers, which means every time someone streams a movie, orders food, or uses an app, Amazon might be collecting a piece. And Bezos is now pushing the empire even further into AI, logistics robots, and satellite internet. But wait, the next tech empire might control something even more powerful than the cloud. Number 7. Meta's digital universe, Mark Zuckerberg. Estimated value, $1.4 trillion. Meta owns the largest social network empire ever created. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Threads. Combined, they reach over 3.7 billion people. That's nearly half the planet. But here's where it gets crazy. Meta is betting hundreds of billions on the metaverse. Virtual worlds, digital economies, AI avatars, entire workplaces inside VR. Some experts believe Meta could eventually build a parallel digital civilization. And if that happens, Zuckerberg won't just control social media. He could control the future of human interaction. But the next empire? It's quietly dominating the future of artificial intelligence. Number 6. NVIDIA AI powerhouse, Jensen Huang. Estimated value, $2.2 trillion. Right now, the entire AI revolution runs on one thing. NVIDIA chips. OpenAI, Tesla, Google, Microsoft. Almost every AI company relies on them. But here's the insane part. One NVIDIA AI superchip can sell for over $40,000. And tech giants are buying them by the tens of thousands. That's billions in revenue from a single AI data center. Which means NVIDIA isn't just selling hardware. It's selling the engine of the AI era. And this is just the beginning. Because the empire at number 5 controls global information itself. Number 5. Alphabet Intelligence Network, Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Estimated value, $2 trillion. Every day, people ask Google over 8.5 billion questions. Search, Maps, YouTube, Android, Gmail. Alphabet's technology touches almost every corner of digital life. But here's what most people miss. Google's data empire is its real superpower. It understands human behavior at planetary scale. And with AI tools like Gemini evolving rapidly, Alphabet could soon become the most intelligent company on Earth. But somehow, even that only lands it at number 5. Because the next empire might dominate the next generation of computing. Number 4. Microsoft AI superpower, Satya Nadella. Estimated value, $3.2 trillion. Microsoft has quietly become the most dangerous AI empire in the world. Why? Because it controls the tools businesses use every day. Windows, Office, Azure, LinkedIn, and now, AI integrated into everything. But here's the insane move. Microsoft invested billions into OpenAI, which means the company behind ChatGPT is tightly linked to Microsoft's ecosystem. Imagine AI embedded into every document, spreadsheet, and workplace. That's the strategy. And it could reshape how every company on Earth operates. But the next empire? It's building the infrastructure for space, AI, and transportation. Number 3. Elon Musk's tech multiverse. Estimated combined value, $500 billion. This empire isn't just one company. It's a technological multiverse. Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink, XAI, Neuralink, each one targeting a different future industry. But here's where it gets unbelievable. Starlink alone already has thousands of satellites in orbit, beaming internet across the planet, even into war zones. Meanwhile, SpaceX dominates global rocket launches, and Tesla continues pushing the electric vehicle revolution. If these companies converge, Musk could control energy, space, AI, and global connectivity. But even that empire is only number 3, because the next one is quietly shaping the entire global economy. Number 2. Saudi Tech Investment Empire, PIF. Estimated tech influence, $900 billion. The Saudi Public Investment Fund isn't a typical tech company. It's something more powerful. A financial empire controlling stakes in the world's biggest tech giants. Uber, Lucid Motors, gaming companies, AI startups, global infrastructure. But here's the shocking strategy. PIF invests billions into future-defining technologies before they explode. Robotics, AI, smart cities, even the futuristic megacity NM. If these bets succeed, Saudi Arabia could become one of the most powerful tech investors in history. But the empire at number 1 is already shaping the future of artificial intelligence and the entire digital economy. Number 1. OpenAI and the AI power shift. Estimated influence, trillions. Artificial intelligence is the new oil of the global economy. And OpenAI sits at the center of it. ChatGPT alone reached hundreds of millions of users faster than any technology in history. But that's only the beginning. AI is now writing code, designing drugs, running businesses, creating entire industries. And here's the truly shocking possibility. The companies controlling advanced AI could soon control most global productivity, which means the next generation of billionaires won't just run tech companies. They'll run the intelligence powering the world itself. And if this is what billionaire tech empires look like in 2026, imagine what they'll control by 2035. Because the next ranking might reveal something even more unbelievable. The luxury empires these billionaires are secretly building. And some of them cost more than entire cities.